Oh, hey guys, it's me, Mom, and I hope you're doing well. And the thing that I was thinking about sharing today is about basically asking for help and reaching out for help whenever we need it, and it's very important. And also another important thing of when you reach out for help, or ask for help, or talk about a situation with someone is to always try and make sure that, or do your best, to reach out to someone who you trust and who you feel safe with. Do you know what I'm saying? And so, and the other thing is that, when you reach out with the situation, um, you know, basically, let's say if it doesn't go well, or if you don't get the help that you need, or it turns out that the person you reached out to, isn't that super great, then like basically move on. Do you know what I mean? And reach out to someone else. And so I just wanted to share with you one of my experiences that I've had, and that was when I was in college. I used to give talks. When this was when I was a senior in college, I used to give talks to sororities and also to women's dormitories about eating disorders. And so sometimes that meant if it was like like a dormitory, it might have been like, one hall. So maybe there would be like, like 10 people at one of those talks. But when it was with a sorority, sometimes it was like in a big auditorium with like 100 people there, you know. And so, but the thing is, like, I remember when I gave those talks, people like they were really good. They were super good, and the reason is, and I remember people were like glued to everything I was saying. But the reason is, it's not, you know what I mean? It was because the reason they were glued to what I was saying is that, the main thing is I was honest. You know what I mean? Like I was honest. And when someone's giving a talk like that's a super big deal. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you a little about that, and what that is or my a little of my experience with that. And what it is um, when I was 12 years old, I will tell you, I started to have super, my brain basically got very messed up with body image, like super messed up, very messed up as far as body image, you know what I mean? And, and so, and so I developed, or whatever, had an eating disorder for years. And I suffered basically alone and in silence for many years with that. And it was like terrible. It was awful. Terrible suffering. It's, you know what I mean? And so what happened was, when I was a freshman in college, I wasn't like planning to, maybe I was planning to, I don't know, but I ended up sharing some of what I was going through with my priest at college. And he was amazing. He was just phenomenal. And as soon as I told him, he was like, his eyes got really big, and he was like, he was very supportive. And he was like, what he did is he was like, I'm going to walk you to the counseling center. That's what they called it at my college, or maybe it wasn't called that, but I think it was. I don't know. But he said, I'm going to walk you there, and I'm going to make you an appointment, to talk to someone. And so my point is, like, it worked out with that. I reached out, and my priest that I reached out to, which he was amazing. So I could trust him, you know what I mean? And he did the right thing by, getting me in touch with someone so that I could start to, not suffer alone. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, and that was, so so I got really good help, and and I got really good help. And then a few years later, when I was a senior, and I'm not saying I was like cured, do you know what I mean? Or like 100%, like, yeah, I'm all 100% better. But I was in a situation where I was able to give talks, you know, on eating disorders. And that was a blessing for me. And it was also a blessing for the people that, were there at those talks. And it was a super big blessing. So, anyway, that was kind of that's my message today, is just like, if you are, you know, dealing with something, and then my message today is to, to reach out for help and keep reaching out. Do you know what I mean? And so until you get the help that you need. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, that's just what I wanted to share today. And the other thing is, if you are going through something, I just wanted to tell you that I'm thinking of you, and that I'm praying for you. And I don't mean like I don't. That's what I wanted to let you know. Just that I am praying for you, and basically just that. So anyway, these were just the things that I was thinking of sharing today. So anyway, I love you so much. God bless you. Ciao.